This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit that hype button. All right, so Big Tigger's wife, a change happened here, okay? A clip was released today of her and him struggling for his phone. Why she ran off with his phone, we can only imagine. Probably to try to see if he was cheating. There's no reason to grab someone's phone with all their personal information on it. Well, she was arrested today after getting him arrested for allegations. Kidnap-related warrants out in Maryland. Deputies with Hart County Sheriff's Office located Brown's SUV Monday night after receiving a bolo connected to the outstanding warrants. I don't know what that means, bolo, but anyways, authorities say she was taken into custody without incident during a felony traffic stop on Interstate 85. 2 young children were found inside the vehicle and safely recovered. One of the children was Big Tigger's child, whom she shares with Brown. Investigators say Marilyn Lawrence are connected to the 2019 disappearance of her 10-year-old daughter, Aaliyah Brown. The father, Darrell Williams, had full custody of her at the time she was reported missing. This is just a mess, bro. It's just a mess. Billboard charts. Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt tops the vinyl charts, as expected, right? As expected. Michael Jackson Thriller's always on there. Tyga teases 80s music again, right? In this one, he looks just like Tory Lanez did on his Alone at Prom album. Tyga should definitely reach out to Tory Lanez and get a feature from him. Obviously, all this is all inspired by Tory Lanez bringing this back a few years ago. Phoenix Flexin and Tyga both inspired. And they should show love to Tory while he's locked up. For sure. Footage shows Diddy walking inside FCI Fort Dix in Jersey. Says he serves a 51 sentence with projected release of February 2028. That will most likely get moved up to February of 2027 because he's expected to be in a halfway house in August. So I assume he'll be free in 2027. They know he's going to shave these charges off. He's shaving them one by one by one. You know, he has a team of lawyers working on this, you know. Lil Durk. Okay, so there's another case with him. 2 men pled guilty, say they were paid to take out Stephen Mack in a case tied to Lil Durk. 2 men have officially pleaded guilty to murder. Stephen Mack admitted in court they were hired to carry out the killing in exchange for money. Federal prosecutors allege Anthony Montgomery Wilson and Preston Powell were paid to target Mack, who investigators say was an alleged rival of Lil Durk. Authorities further claim the killing was connected to 2021 death of Dirk's brother, D-Thang. Lil Durk has pled not guilty to all charges against him. I think he's cooked. Once people start coming out, I mean, you already got what was his name, OCF Vonnie. He's coming out on the other case. Like, I don't see how Dirk gets out of this. Recently, I saw Big Meech show love to Dirk, but it's like, you didn't even know Dirk. What are you talking about? I don't get, you know, anyone can argue that in the comments, but Big Meech didn't even know Lil Durk. Wait, you talked to him on the phone once or twice? I don't know. Well, Birdman puts up a post and says, roll with a boss. Keep it G5. And let the results do all the talking. Different mindset. What is Birdman up to lately? We'll get to his lauderlet. I saw this footage of him and his lauderlet, which is a drop-top Maybach, right? 62. And what's funny about this footage, we've talked about this before, but DJ Khaled's in the footage when he received it, right? DJ Khaled was in the background just admiring it. Little did he know that would be his a lot of that years later, when Birdman falls on money troubles, DJ Khaled swooped in like a vulture and bought it from him. He had to have it. He just had to have it. All right, so Rory, this is sad. Okay, he was so excited and such a groupie for Jay-Z when he went to the 30-year anniversary. He had 5 strokes, which is, listen, all jokes aside, it is sad. You know, he's young. I think he's about 40, and he's too young for strokes. I think we all worry about stuff like that because of the stress and everything. You never know when your body's going to go against you. And I hope he does have a fast recovery. He did do a podcast talking about it, so I think he's doing okay. But, man, that is scary, man. That is scary. Then we got Hip Hop Motivation is back. Okay, Hip Hop Motivator and Dame Dash, they already have done one episode. This is the second one. I thought they had beef with each other. Remember, they were talking smack about each other at one point, but they say Dame Dash says Cameron's teeth are just too big. Pause, and then look at him smiling right here. Huge teeth. Pause. All right, come on, Dame. Stop. Please. Please. But you can check that out on YouTube. Rick Ross, again, says he's not worried about sales because the album's already sold now. Gamma does a projection of what you're going to sell, and they give you an advance. This is common practice. Gamma just does it a little differently, where they factor in a couple more things, like what this catalog's worth, what this album's worth, and they pay accordingly. They did this. He already did this with the Meek Mill album. He's already paid for the Set in Stone album. That we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, we already talked about this. Then we got Rick Ross giving game for artists. What did he say? Oh, yeah. He says, if you have 10 grand, you're going to send it to a girl, send it to your director, send it to your editor, send it to your engineer, send it to your producer, and build off of it. Don't just give it away to a girl. Bro, all you did was give money away. But this was exposed. First of all, I know people who've worked for Rick Ross, and they are underpaid. They were severely underpaid. Gunplay says he never really got money from Rick Ross. He was all for show. I mean, Rick Ross took care of him to an extent, but it's like he was never like majorly paid or majorly supported. Rick Ross is a liar, bro. Like I think the album's going to be good that he drops. I'm definitely looking forward to that, even though I don't think it's going to sell very well. I'm looking forward to listening to it. But other than that, check out his album when it comes out. And Big Meech says he spent millions on cars. Good for you, bro. Anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna have to take a nap after this. You know what happened to me? I know you guys don't care, but like what happened to me last night is I woke up at 3:30 thinking somebody was getting in my garage, but it turned out to be a faulty wire, making my garage go up and down, 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 up and down. And the gate was closed, so I knew nobody was in the property. But it was like that'll wake you up. Alerts that your garage is opening and closing. I went down to the garage ready, but turned out after 2 hours of troubleshooting the situation, I just had to recut the wire. Crazy. But yeah, it's fixed. I don't know. Because I have locks on my garage, so it kept failing to open. But it kept attempting to open and close. It was like, somebody, I don't know. Anyways, that disturbed my sleep. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh. This is Jordan Tao with JT News.